Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. What do we have here? Hello, Carlos. How are you doing today? Welcome in. A long time no seen. How is everything going with you? I've missed this. Very, very much so. Hello. Hello. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I missed you too. Definitely. I missed streaming. I missed everything, to be honest. Just this room, this atmosphere, this talking and chatting. And I have to be honest, I am so tired. I'm just tired. Every day in and out. I barely sleep. I have to work a lot. And oh, hello, my friend. How are you doing today, Nick? How is your life? How is everything? My dog is not doing very well, to be honest. I mean, she's still a happy dog, but we found out that she needs an operation, and yeah, it's you know, before the operation, we still need to. Oh, yeah, we still need to have so many tests, and it's been difficult. I'm not going to lie about it. I want to be extremely happy and like always, but Natalia Grant is tired. That is exciting. You're getting a new job. That's nice. What you gonna do? Like big boss or all time hands in? What's happening? Like why the new job? What happened to your previous one? And just in general, yeah. What's up? What you doing? Come on, tell me everything. I'm not going to stream much or game today, to be honest. I just wanna start streaming. I wanna come back to this because as you all know, we moved to Belgium. And in the beginning, I was so extremely happy. And now I realize that my beautiful and easy life has ended. Now I'm in a moment of having nightmares, and I'm always worried. I'm not stressing just yet, but I'm always worried about the next bill that comes. And I realize how much pressure my husband was under all these years of marriage, and I'm just not used to working anymore. And having a family and so many responsibilities is fucking difficult. And I feel so sorry for all the men that have to do it every single day. And like, women, why the hell did we do that to ourselves? You know? Anyway, Dutch ICP. What's that? ICP? It's something like medical, I guess. I would assume, presume, think about. And yeah, that's nice. Customer service representative. A salesperson, basically. Oh my god, thank you very much. I'm covered in blue marks. Internet service provider. Oh, okay. So you are the new evil guy of the bunch of us, right? Internet companies are not sales service. Okay. Okay. I understand. Thank you very much for. I did not sleep for many hours already. I have to work at night. On a factory, for fuck's sake. It's not fun. And I'm talking about sales because I like sales. I'm a salesperson in general. But that is nice. So you're very, very knowledgeable about your internet thingy. But yeah, internet is so complicated. I mean, they have so many different promos, and at the end, it's just to suck up out the money. Yeah, in my mind, I have the only topic now. So no more gaming, no more Nintendo 2 or Mario or anything like that. No more The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's I wake up with cold sweat on my face thinking about, my god, there is another bill coming in. And I am being an adult, I guess. Anyway, I'm so happy to see you all over here, really. I've missed you so much. And I was saying that I'm going to stream in the morning, then after my work, basically. When I was just starting out, when everything was just going into the night shift work. And then my husband told me, oh, I came to your stream and it was so boring over there. You're so tired and like you can see it on your face. And I realized that yes, I'm tired after work because I am working at the factory and it is fucking difficult. And we were talking about trying and streaming after I wake up, so like in the early evening, which is still quite reasonable for before my work. But then I understand that the only thing I want to do is wake up, drink a cup of coffee and go back to sleep. I'm even more tired at that point. Plus, my daughter is at home by that time and we need to do the homework and then we need to cook. And yeah, it's just, I'm like, I don't have time anymore. So it took me a few weeks to realize that the money that I earn online is still quite nice, to be honest. And yeah, streaming in the morning, if that's what it takes, then that's what it is. In the meantime, why did you switch your job, Nick? What's up over there? And what did you do before that? I'm realizing right now that I don't actually know. Plus, I think we still have Nintendo Switch account and it should be good for the next few months, I think. So, which games should we try and play? And yeah, like I said, there is no Mario World in our collection for now. Maybe in the coming months, weeks, we'll see. I have good news. I'm getting my Belgium identity card. I'm so happy. And yeah, covered in blue marks, like I said before. I also lost a lot of weight. I still do my bicycle every day to work and from work to the store and everywhere else I need to go. I am trying to eat right. I did not give up on that one. So yeah, it's like, ooh. I did not realize you had health issues. Do you mind sharing? I mean, I remember you had a moment when you were depressed over your relationship. And yeah, it's been in the last 5 years as well. And I remember talking to you about it and trying to support you. But we have never talked about your health. I didn't even realize. Oh, okay, so it's also because of COVID. Oh, I understand you, my friend. It is horrible, right? I mean, like, my entire body just does not feel the same way anymore. Besides the fact that I'm getting older, it's that COVID thingy that's just, you think that you feel good and everything is going well, but then you realize, like, oh my god, my ear doesn't work for the past 2 weeks, or my nose is kind of stuffed, and what's going on with my throat all the time? In that, and my mom still did not. My mom was sick with COVID as well, and she still does not taste anything normal or smell. She's saying that I can eat a piece of onion and I don't actually taste the onion, that spice that you get from the onion. And every time when we cook, I cannot smell anything. I don't know if I have the same thing with my sense of taste, for example. The smell, I think, like, this nostril feels closed all the time. And I went to the doctor, I talked to him. I told him, like, I thought it was because of my dog. When she was a puppy and she would sleep with us, she would always hit her head on my nose. So I told him, like, it feels like it's always closed, like she hits me too much. And he looked inside and he told me that the hole looks perfectly normal, so it's all in your head. But I understand that this is not in my head. And yeah, maybe this was COVID. Yeah, I understand you, Nick. I mean, I'm one of those people who is not going to admit to having a depression, but I think I had a post pregnancy depression, that one, and just in general, I think COVID was fine because I've spent so much time with my husband and I do not have a problem with him, and I think it actually made us a little bit closer. I don't mind him 24 hours a day, like, in general. But yeah, I'm sure I have those ups and downs where, yeah, when it doesn't feel right. So I feel you, and I hope you are doing better now. I hope you can find an activity that keeps you occupied, because honestly, from my personal experience, like always, and as far as I've read, heard, listened to, if you have something you're interested in, it is much easier to deal with your depression. And yeah, sport, exercises, just movement helps a lot. And it's not just because you see the difference in your body or you feel stronger and stuff. No, it's actually proven that you have those elements, those how do you call them? Oh my, chemicals, just like shutting in your head, and yeah, it helps you. It just does. And if I'm not mistaken, you are doing some exercises at home. I'm not sure if you're going to the gym, to be honest, but I thought you were doing some exercises at home as well with my Patreon. Because yeah, I'm still trying to keep up with those exercises. It's not as regular anymore. I don't do it every day. To gym, okay. Do you have a personal trainer or do you do everything by yourself? Because I have to be honest, having a personal trainer is so much better. It's more expensive as well, but it is just better. Oh, this is so nice. It feels like I didn't see you for an entire year. My hat is just half asleep, I think. I'm like, what the hell, you know? Anyway, tell me about your personal trainer. Is it a girl or is it a boy? Or the unidentified object? Oh, that's nice. That is awesome. I'm happy he does it for you. Aqua, hello. Yeah, definitely. COVID screwed everyone over. And once you sit down and realize that it was created by people and that there are those, how would you call them? Oh my, powerful people, powerful minds that are sitting and just deciding your fate. It's just so scary. The more I listen to stuff like that, the more I read about things like that, the scarier it gets, and the more I think like, my God, why the hell did we do that to ourselves? You know, where did the history went so bad that it's like, hey Tate, sadly, no, I do not have Nintendo Switch 2 or Mario Kart World, so we're not going to have it here anytime soon. You're always welcome to donate for one or just send me as a gift, because why not? But no, sadly, I cannot afford it, and honestly, with all the stress and work and being busy and stuff, I didn't even. Yeah, I have to be honest. I just don't have the time for that. Not even the time, I don't have the desire for that. That's why I'm trying to be back over here. I did see the gameplay from Mario World, and I doubt it. I have to be honest, I doubt it. Maybe the gameplay itself is going to be better, but like this for now, I do not have a very strong opinion over that. And yes, the prices. Oh my God, I've talked to my girlfriend about it and to her husband, and it was like, okay, it's already quite expensive. Even when the games are going in promotion, it's not going to be like with PlayStation or with Xbox when they will just give you a game for 5 years or for 10 years. No, it's still going to be extremely expensive. And then it's like, come on, and you raise the price even more. No, motherfuckers, I'm going to the store every day, and I never understood my mom when she would tell me like, yeah, I go to the store, I leave $100 in the store, and I come back with a little baggie of nothing. And now, beside the fact that my man doesn't work anymore, so that responsibility is on me. But yeah, I am the one who goes to the stores and who realizes that, motherfucker, the meat was cheaper last week. What is going on over here? You know? And I hate and blame the wars that are happening right now. And I'm so tired of that, to be honest. Because people keep suffering, and the longer it goes, the more difficult it gets. And it is just, I don't want to use bad language, but the only word I want to say is fuck. 80 pounds. I think in here, I'm not sure how much it's in Belgium, to be honest. Like I said, I don't check or don't look, but yeah, we can check it out. Mario Kart World. I still remember how to type. So yeah, it's around $80 as well, 80 euros. Yeah, yeah. It is 80 euros, which is still cheaper than 80 pounds. But I think if you are going to, yeah, if you're going to order it even from Amazon, like, I don't know, France, Germany, Belgium, or the Netherlands, you have to pay the extra fee because you're not in the European Union anymore, right? Yes, exactly. Normal workers are suffering. People who just live their life are suffering. You know what? Right now, um, so right now in Ukraine, they put the taxes and they're trying to make sure that they can actually get it from the people, which is okay, really, don't get me wrong. The system itself is fucked up, but the idea is not that bad because, yeah, you do need the money from the people who work to make sure that you can sustain the country. And it's okay, really. But you have to pay a tax for every transaction that you have. For example, I have my phone and I posted on a website. We have OLX. In Belgium, we have Tweedehands. In I think in Romania and Poland, they also have OLX. So basically, it's a second-hand website where you post your belongings and you're selling them, and it's either post send or it's face-to-face meeting and you sell it to the person. So every time when you sell something like that on a second-hand website, you have to pay a tax for selling that thing. Every time when your grandma comes to you and gives you some money for your birthday, you have to pay a tax on it. Every time when you get money from whoever, whatever, you have to pay a tax on it. And my mom was like sitting with me and thinking, okay, so if I want to send some money to my daughter for her bath for a month, and I'm sending her like 1000 grivnas, does she has to pay taxes for receiving that money on her card when it's just from me? And it is insane. It's stupid. And yes, the fact that everything is just pumped into creating weapons by using them to kill people who actually pay taxes to maintain the country and to have a better life, it's just like, what is going on with you? I'm sorry, it's a welcome back stream where I complain, but it's just too much for a working woman. It's like, oh my, you know? And yeah, Aqua, about the fact that you have to pay all the time for the shipping and all. Yeah, that sucks as well. Like, come on, we're right over here. Oh, I went to the beach the other day and I saw the UK land from far away. So, you know, it's like I would just swim over, come to Europe, get what you need, and go back home. But yeah, I mean, like, make a list of things to make sure that you can save a little bit as well. In the meantime, oh, you love my outfit. Thank you very much. These are the shorts that I used to have as pants. And then you have, you know, I'm one of those people who have that nasty habit of walking the wrong way. So every time between my legs, I have like massive holes. And I'm so tired of just throwing my pants away. So after a while, I just cut off the legs and I wear them as shorts. And it works, you know, recycling. That's like. And this t-shirt, yeah, one of the oldest ones I have, I think. I mean, like, I don't. Oh my, I don't spend money on clothes. I don't spend money on makeup. I don't spend money on, I don't know, bags and shoes and stuff like that. And I still do not have the money. Yeah, double the price. That is horrible. And how much does it cost to actually come from the UK to one of the countries in Europe? I mean, like the closest one, for example. Because if I'm not mistaken, on Grand Tour or Grand Tour, no, wait a second, or on Grand Tour or Jeremy Clarkson, where else? What else did he do that? That massive, long car show. How do you? What is the name? Grand. I do not remember. See, that sucks. But you understand what I mean, right? That Jeremy Clarkson and Richard Hammond and the weird one, what's his name? Now I forgot his name as well. Anyway, they were having a bet who can come faster, they with the public transport or him with the car, and it's like a water thingy. I wanna say Fairy, but Fairy is the product to wash your dishes. And I am too tired to actually focus on anything. In the meantime, we've lost Nick. Nick, where are you? You were telling me about your personal trainer, and the only thing you said is that he motivates you a lot. But like, what does he make you do? What does he say to you? Does he make you sweat? You know, I want to know all the nasty details. Oh my, it's so nice to sit in front of the camera and just chat with you. And I promise that it's going to take me a little bit, but I need to do a new photo shoot. And I'm going to start preparing my social media accounts for all of you guys, so you can enjoy the amazing and the only one. In the meantime, yeah, it's nice. I missed it. I wanted it. And I like the music. Also, my hair is long now. Longer. Yes. I'm proud of my hair. I would just sit over here or even lay down and chill with the music, doing absolutely nothing. I would even do the sleeping stream, you know? But I'm afraid I'm going to snore and fart too loud, so the only and the awesome one is going to disappear in your eyes, you know? So, how much does it cost to get from the UK to Europe? Let's open Google Maps, because I think this is going to be one of the easiest ones to actually see. Yeah, sadly you cannot see my screen. Oh, I am not a robot. Why? So basically, I think from here, this is it. I see the thingy winny. So from, who is that? Dover, from the United Kingdom to, wait, no, wacht. That from here to here. So with the public transport, it is going to take you around 2 hours. And how much is it going to cost? Why don't they show it here? You see, this is not nice. The fact that they don't show it there. Because usually on my phone, it's like when you want to travel somewhere. Eurotunnel. Yeah, you have that one. Oh, let's see this one then. Так, UK, Belgium. Okay, driving to Belgium from the UK. Dutch Channel. Go. Eurostar is the high-speed passenger train from London to Brussels. Taking just 2 hours. Oh yeah, but it is from London to Brussels. Yeah, it is so much faster. Now, price. Let's see. I'm just wondering. If you know, it's like if you tickets from 83 euros. Tunnel to Brussels. Ticket cost 11, but it's for 4 hours. Yeah. Yeah, ferry is slow. Yeah, but see, no, from London then. Yeah, to Brussels. So it is between. Train is going to be 2 hours and 4 minutes for between 55 to 200 euro. Then the bus is going to be 8 hours, but it is going to be 27 euros. And ride share, which is show other option. Oh, Eurotunnel. This is it. Right? But again, around 30 euros or something like that. Oh, that's not bad. 30 euros. And you said that you are paying for the delivery now 30 euros. So basically, if you are going to have at least 2 things that you would like to buy from the European Union, yeah, you are going to save up on the delivery at least 30 euros already. Plus you can go to a beautiful city and eat some good chocolate. Or you can go to another country and visit a coffee shop. Or, yeah, it's nice. And it's only 30 euros. I shall go to the UK. And yes, now because I'm going to have my card, I can finally travel. I'm extremely happy with that as well. It was one of the best things that happened to me today. I received a letter that I can have my card. And yeah, it's nice. On the tier 5. Oh, see, that sucks. And the worst part is that most of the things are not actually made in the UK. I mean, like all the games and stuff, they come from America. All the okay, a question like that, because I'm not very knowledgeable in that regard. Do you have any big companies that are, I mean, like factories, you know, that it is actually made in the UK, and it's, I don't know how to explain it, but like, for example, oh my, wait a second, I'm going to try and translate it in my head, because I remember, yeah, I remember it in Russian and in Ukrainian, but I do not remember it in English. Okay, do you have enough products that are grown and produced by farmers, for example? Like, is it actually enough? And then do you have companies that use the products from the farmers to make something better, stuff like that? A lot from AliExpress. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Honestly, I order a lot from AliExpress, and I think that it is yeah, honestly, it's like I saw a video the other day on YouTube where they went to a mall and they rented a store. So they created like an opening for an elite store for shoes and bags, and they removed all the labels. They put that fake label with fake prices, and all cool people of the town came to the store to check it out, and they were like, oh my god, these shoes are so wonderful, oh my god, it is so, and everyone spent like a few thousand of euros for a pair of shoes, and at the end when they paid, the secret was revealed, and they were like, this is just fake Chinese shit, you know? And again, I do not think that Chinese things are bad, but it's like, it's not a real brand. We just tried to fool you. It worked out, and a lot of people didn't want to believe that it was just a joke and just a test and social experiment. But yeah, it's horrible that we are just blinded by brands. Hey Richie, how are you doing today? Oh my god, no, nothing as well. Natalia Grant is extremely tired, extremely irritated, and like that. So, Aqua, why I asked? Because Jeremy Clarkson, and right now he has a new TV program show, and it is oh my, how do you call it? Clarkson Farm. And every time when we check it out, when we look at it, it's like it is extremely difficult to do that, and farmers are slowly dying. So yeah, I'm just curious, how does it actually go? Aww, that is so nice of you to go to your brothers. And yeah, why are you not sleeping? Yeah, exactly, Aqua, exactly. If I'm not mistaken, in 2024 they put a new thingy that you can you don't have to grow any foods, you just need to grow the food for the animals, and if you have it, you will definitely get something like 130. No, I'm not going to go with the numbers, I just do not remember. But the way he shows everything and the way he explains everything, it is extremely difficult to be a farmer. Beside the fact that you have a very complicated weather situation, it is also, yeah, the country itself. Like, for example, in the last episodes, he wants to buy a bar, he wants to buy a pub where he can sell the stuff from his farm, and where he can use his meat and do other stuff like sell food and everything. And he came up with the idea of helping other farmers by just buying stuff from them and doing it in their pub. But once you watch the entire show from the first season to the last season, you realize that it is a very, very hard and difficult job. I mean, like, just by itself, knowing everything, remembering everything, it is hard. Yes, he has definitely. And I know that in Ukraine we have the best ground. And it's not because I love my country, it is because of the type of the soil that it is. We have Chernozem. I'm not sure how to translate it in English, but basically it is the darkest and the richest ground that you can find to grow stuff. And then every summer we would go deep into the country where my granddad came out from, and his brother, fertile. I don't know if it's like maybe fertile. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure how to translate it correctly, but there are a few different types. And for example, I know that in France they have ground with stones, and it's good for certain types of foods and everything. But in Ukrainian ground, you can grow everything, and it is going to grow because it's like ground, like that messy, black, dirty stuff that when you pick it up, it doesn't have to be wet, but you are going to smell ground. It's like the smell of the ground when the rain just begins to drop, and that wetness is in the air. That's what you smell when you walk in the villages, not the cities, but the villages. That's the main ground that we have. It's fluffy, it's black, it's good to grow stuff. So I don't know how else to explain. Yes, like a perfect topsoil. I just remember at school we had geography and we would learn about that, and they were saying that Ukraine has territory-wise, the percentage of that soil that is covered in our land is the highest out of all the lands in Europe. So beside the point is that every summer when we would go in those villages and I would look at those enormous fields of ground, and then my grandma would sell a liter of her homemade milk from her cow that she has to feed and look after for 30 cents. And then you go to the store and you buy that milk for 15 euro a liter, or for 15 grivnas a liter. But it's like 30 cents and 15 grivnas, it's a massive difference over there. And then you realize that instead of investing into people and villages and making sure that young people do not run into those enormous cities by just making it even bigger and more complicated to survive in there, you would actually provide them with the stability over here, allowing them to work in the ground, growing stuff, making sure that they can provide for the country itself, that they can actually feed themselves and their families and have enough to survive. But no, we're all running into massive billion people cities to what? To put higher buildings that are half empty, build enormous cities that are just pointless at the end, creating misery to everyone, creating deficit of everything. It's like, it's so difficult. No, it's not difficult. Just politicians make it difficult. Exactly. I'm like, I understand what you mean right now, really, because my daughter is like that, and it is so sad. I remember when I would wake up in the morning, go to the garden and just eat some cherries or some berries, whichever ones, because we had strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and then there is another type of berry, I don't know the word. And then you have like everything in your garden. My granddad used to grow tomatoes as big as my head and cucumbers bigger than my arm. We had zucchinis all the time. And I remember it's like, I say to my husband, I want to have a garden and I want to make sure that this garden can provide enough food that I can put it in the, how do you call it? Conservate it, to pickle it, to make sure that in the future during winter we can open something and eat. And my grandma used to make stuff like that. She would pickle all kinds of things. She would make different jams and compotes and everything. And his answer was like, yeah, we have stores for that. It is so much cheaper to buy it from the store that make it at home. It is so much more convenient to do it over there. And it's like, yeah, okay, but then we're wondering, why do we waste so much? Why do we constantly think about food? Why are we so fucking unhappy? When before that, to make that butter, you had to work an entire day for it. To make your bread, you had to grow your stuff, grind your stuff, mix your stuff, bake your stuff. Now you just go to the store and buy it from there. We're making our life so much more easier and yet so much more miserable. It's just sad. It's like really, really, really very, very sad. So I'm going to try and force my daughter into actually working in the garden, to actually earning her food once I get a house. But I'm on my way there, as long as my setup over here is correct. But, oh my, it's... I will argue with that part. With the delivering companies that deliver food to you, I might actually agree. First of all, because you don't have to go out with your... Stay with me. I'm not saying that it makes people... it helps people in the regard of not being lazy, but it helps the earth. I think that people should not have as many cars as they have. And for example, in my situation, my family doesn't have a car. I have a bicycle, and I don't even have an electrical bicycle. I have a normal one where you have to pedal and sweat for that, where you have to work for it. And honestly, every time when I go to the store, I see how many people are coming to the store with the cars. And sometimes you look at the families and you see like a mother and a father, and they both have a car. Hey, ABC! Oh my god, long time, definitely. How are you doing today? I'm waiting for your advert. I'm waiting for it. So I am doing extremely happy today because I am back over here. I got the news that my documents are moving forward, but I am pissed at the world and I'm extremely tired, so I'm sitting here complaining about the real stuff and crying that I don't have enough money for living. But yes, I missed you guys a lot as well. Anyway, Aqua, are you back? Let me know, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm actually extremely proud with the Ukrainian army because on the 1st of June they had an operation and it was extremely successful. So good for them. I hope that war is going to stop eventually. Not 3 days, but Anyway. Thank you very much. I missed you all a lot as well. I was hoping that I could stream after I wake up after a night shift because, yeah. And I could not bring myself for the past few weeks to do that. So I decided, you know what? No, enough. I will just do it every day I can, but I will do it after Yeah, after I work, that's basically it. No, you shouldn't worry about me. I'm not in Ukraine. Please do not forget that part. I live in Belgium right now. The only thing is that I have to work because my husband is sick and he cannot work anymore. So all the responsibility and financial horrors came onto my shoulders. I did not realize that it is so difficult to have a family and pay for the bills and still being able to stay happy and you know. So yes, it is difficult, but I'll get through, hopefully with your help and support. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to be here, to be honest. That's why I'm trying to come back and just chill a little bit. Thank you very much for caring. I do appreciate it a lot, really. I do. As I was saying earlier, I am going to try and start posting as well, start creating more content. So you're just, yeah. I get where you're coming from having a bicycle. Yeah. I understand. But that's what I'm trying to say is that we are having so many. Hey, lovely, how are you doing today? Welcome. Oh, boxing meat. That is nice. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, and you're doing boxing or what? Sorry, refresh my memory because, yeah. Um, Again about the cars and deliveries and stuff like that, I think that the stores, the supermarkets are actually doing a better job of delivering food and keeping our planet a little bit cleaner in that regard than 10 people. For example, it's one truck then goes out one time for an entire day delivering 25 packages per day, for example, to 25 families, instead of 25 people going there and back to the store, wasting the amount of basically making everything dirty around them. And yes, even the electric cars, to actually get that metal that is in the battery itself, yeah, do not forget that that's fucking dangerous as well, you know, like, oh, I'm driving an electric car, I'm eco-friendly. Yeah, you motherfucker, how much stuff did you actually how much garbage did they throw into the air before they created the car and all? But again, beside the point. Oh my, thank you very much, Carlos. Oh, I appreciate it so much. I really, really do. Oh, that is so nice to read something like that. I appreciate you. So, I think that the delivering food to the houses is actually nice. But, yeah. Exactly. That's what I mean. And what was that other country that has a lot of nickel right now? Oh my. Yeah, I do not remember which one did I. In other news, it's not like, I'm not trying to say that it is war related or anything, but Chinese are expanding into the territory from Russia. It's yeah. It's like, I'm going to start learning Chinese. Plus, I just like Chinese food. You know, so waarom niet? And yeah, regarding my Nederlands. Mijn Nederlands is niet zo goed, maar ik kan spreken een beetje Nederlands. I had to drop off school. I had to admit to that. But I do not go to school anymore and I'm not studying my Dutch. I'm not doing my Dutch anymore. I was trying to do it with my Rosetta Stone account, and I'm actually curious. Would you watch videos about somebody learning a language like that? I mean, like, I know a lot of people teach the language, and I tried to follow a few of them on YouTube, But to actually, would you try and watch? It's just an idea for my content, and because you're all here and listening to me, I would like to just have a little feedback. Is it something? Because I have to be honest, when I did my English with that application Rosetta Stone, the pronunciation of English words was so much more easier. The Dutch words are just killing my tongue. I can sit for 10 minutes saying one word and it will keep saying that I'm saying it wrong. It's like it's horrible, you know? Oh my. Oh, from Mexico. Hello, thank you very much. Distant more administrators? What are you administrating, if I may ask? So, what's new in my days? I work in the night shift. I work on a factory. I'm extremely tired and I don't sleep enough. I've missed streaming, so now I'm trying to be back a little bit. I'm going to keep posting updates as much as I can. Just give me a little bit more time. If you wanna support me in any way, those are my social media accounts. All the help, all the messages, comments, likes, subscriptions, everything is welcome. If nothing like that, thank you for just staying over here. Jiggly, hello, thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. And yes, Aqua, I tried to learn English with Duolingo as well. And I have to be honest, the way they present the application looks good. Really, it looks easy and not too complicated, and the progress is kinda there. But it was so bad for me. I did not learn anything at all. Like, really, I didn't learn anything at all. And I tried so many different ways of learning English. The best way for me was to start watching movies and show in English, first with my Russian subtitles at the bottom of the screen, then I replaced them with the English ones, and now I don't even, I mean, like, no, I still need the subtitles, but not because I do not understand what they say. I'm just getting old and deaf, so I need to read a little bit as well, you know. In the meantime, I tried to study English in group where you have like 10 people, one teacher, and you sit and you do it, and it's not bad. But I was a teenager, so maybe it wasn't the right time to do that. I tried to do it with the personal teacher also when I was a teenager, and it was not good. I think because the teacher was not good. But after I met my husband, after I started watching shows and videos, I started doing Rosetta Stone. And I think this is the best, the practical application that you can use. First of all, they help you with your pronunciation. Yes. Secondly, they make you type the words and memorize the way it looks. Thirdly, they give you the information for the daily life, which is like, you know, they're not going to explain why am I, you are, he is, she is, I have, you have, he has, she has, but they're going to make it as easy as possible to understand that it needs to be here because it needs to be here, you know. Or they're not going to teach you, like, I don't know, present perfect or past simple or whatever, but they're going to give you as much information as possible to speak and to understand what people say. So yes, I think Rosetta Stone in that regard is one of the best applications I used. I tried to do books, I tried to do copybooks, I tried many different things. That one was the best for now. With my Dutch, I went to a school where I was sitting in a group with, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 people and one teacher, and that was amazing. That woman is the best teacher, language teacher I ever had. I am trying to do Duolingo as well over there. It's not looking as good. Duolingo. I'm trying to do Rosetta Stone as well, but it's not going well because of the pronunciation thing. It's like when Belgian people speak, I just need a little screen on their head with subtitles because it sounds like. And the worst part is that every little city or village has their own way of speaking. And the weirdest part is that they understand each other. I mean, like, you can take Antwerp and Brussels, they speak different things, but they understand each other. It's like, what the hell's going on in your heads, guys? Sometimes I tell, yes, dialects, exactly. We went on YouTube to see dialects in Belgium, and then we went on the map, and it was like the difference of a fingernail, you know. But they sounded completely different. Every time I speak to my husband in Dutch, because he's from this specific region, I do not understand what he's saying. On the other hand, my teacher is like 25 kilometers away from his town, and I understand her perfectly. And it's like they have the the proper way of speaking, and when he speaks that, I understand him. He enunciates, he says every word the right way with the stop. Every letter is in there. But once he speaks his language is and you know, I was growing up with the granddad like that. He has difficulty to speak clear. But yeah, again, because it's my language, I can't understand what he is saying. I do not understand what my husband is saying anymore. It's like speaking to somebody else. And the funny thing about all of that, when he speaks English, it's wonderful. I mean, like, I understand every single word he's saying. So yeah, your Spanish, how did it go with Duolingo? You said that you tried. Вахта. Так, what do I know in Spanish? Gracias. No. No, I don't know anything in Spanish. I do not remember anything anymore. Buenos días. Buenas noches. Gracias. And then how do you... I remember it's something with bien. It's not ça va bien, but... You know? It does, doesn't it? I know that in English you have like a structure for the sentence, so you have to say it in a certain way to make sure that it is grammatically correct. In Russian or Ukrainian, you can switch certain things. You can say one sentence with the same words, but like in a different order. And oh my, Sama. Okay. Hola. Donde está la discoteca? Oh, I remember that song. But yeah, I'm doing good. And vamos, I know vamos. It's like fast. Anyway, in Russian and Ukrainian, you can say the same sentence with the same words, and it is going to be like perfectly normal. In Dutch, they have words like separabel verba, the words that are like made out of two words, and then you say the second part of the word in the middle of the sentence, and the first part of the word you put like all the way back at the end of the sentence. And do you have something like that in Spanish as well? Because yeah, formations with him and her. I mean, I just know that the words are having like different ends in Dutch and different ends in English. You have to conjugate every word in Ukrainian and Russian. You know, a lot of people, especially Turkish people, come to Ukraine and oh, okay, really? It changes the sentence entire? Oh, that is confusing. It's the same with what was that? I think one of the shorts on YouTube with numbers. You know, there are a lot of people, content creators, that are trying to show you the difference between languages and stuff. And there was one that is like, oh, that was extremely funny actually. I will definitely find it for the next time. I will, no, you know, I'm going to try and do my best into finding that content to share it with you. Or, oh yeah, it is. Do you speak Russian, Sama? Okay, but you know, I've noticed the fact that once you've learned one language, the next one is going to be easier. A lot of people say that my Dutch is so good, even though I went to school for only 6 months, and I don't believe that it is good, but it's always nice to hear something like that. So I'm like always, oh, thank you very much. Oh, I don't think so, but thank you. I'm trying. I'm like, I'm really trying, you know. And yeah, I think the understanding of some things, yeah, it's like it was much easier for me to like to learn Dutch than most other people in my group. And I think just in general, remembering certain things like from French, for example, or even Spanish, because as you might or might not remember, oh, bonsoir, mon chéri, ça va? Yeah, as you remember or not, before my long break, I tried to make sure that I can greet people and have like, you know, a hello, how are you conversation as much as possible. And even till today, especially in Belgium, the diversity is extremely big. So every time when you're just meeting someone new and like, oud welk land kom je? Where are you from? And it's like, I'm from Turkey. Oh, merhaba, I'm from France. Oh, bonjour, ça va bien? You know, and it's like, it's just fun to say something like that. And then you see that people's eyes just light up. And it is awesome. Oh, yeah, ça va, merci. And that's it. And we're done with French. Unless you want to talk about poulet or flight, or I mean like Ça va bien, ça va, merci beaucoup. Petite, attention. Oh, that's all I know. I just know some words in French. Really, I do not speak French. Um, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, wacht. That's already not that. No, wait a second. 2, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 10. I just don't remember 5. I never remember 5. Oh yes, of course I'm doing all right. I mean, like, look at me. I was born being perfect. Everything I do is just good. I mean, like, I suck at so many things, but guys, I just love the way you support me. Thank you very much. Oh, you're all so awesome, really. And sing. Thank you. I will not remember that, but I appreciate. I couldn't remember it for the past 8 years. I'm not going to, because yeah, I started. No, okay. So I know the difference between greeting people in French. Bonjour, bonsoir, bonne journée, bonne soirée. Then you can say salut to people you know, like your friends or even your colleagues. Then you can ask ça va with people that are like your friends, but if you want to ask it a little bit nicer, ça va bien, like everything is okay with you. And usually people on the street, it's like ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va. That is all they say. In the movies, French sounds so much nicer than in real life, because when you listen to a French person speaking, like not a movie thingy, like a real person, most of the thing is going to be la. They use that little la thingy. Way too many, many. It's like the or an A in English, I presume. I don't know the rules, so it's just what I've heard, what I understand. But yeah, I think that again, not to be anything, but yes, the languages are fucking difficult, and do you actually have a difference in English? Like, you're saying that everyone speaks English, but is it different English, like different words, for example, for the same things? Because we have it in Ukraine, and from the region where I'm from, it's more Russian speaking region, but still the Ukrainian stays Ukrainian. And if you go closer to Poland, like Zakarpattia, for example, and you're going to listen to their Ukrainian, it's like, you know? No, I mean like French, because my husband told me that French from Belgium are like the other world people, you know? But no, I was talking about French people who live in France, that when you listen to the way they speak, it's not as beautiful as on TV. Because on TV, it's like you listen and it's kind of like music. That's why I thought always that French is a nice language. But then when you listen to it in daily life, you understand that it is quite crappy actually. And it's very, very disappointing. So yeah, I was disappointed by that. But yeah, my husband told me that French people that are from Belgium, they're like, ugh, you know? VCR, which noises am I making? That one. Okay, I understand. Okay, slang words. Fair enough. Yeah, sure, why not? Because yeah, I don't know if it's actually slang words. I think that it is like, yeah, I don't know if it's slang or if it's just the way they speak. But yeah, sometimes when I listen to Zakarpattia people, people from Zakarpattia, it's like they're Ukrainian. It's like you're going 200 years back. At least it feels like it, you know? It's really not the same as, yeah, today's Ukrainian. And it's so different. It's I don't mind the fact, but it's a little bit confusing because since the war started, my mom switched to Ukrainian, and my grandma speaks Russian no matter what. She is from Ural, she's older, I understand. But yeah, it's like when they're actually together at the same table and they speak on the camera with them, first they speak in Russian with my grandma, then she shows my mom, and they switch to Ukrainian, and it's confusing. And they have the same thing like at work as well. Certain people I can speak English without any problems, but then somebody comes to you and speaks Dutch, and it's oh my god, what is going on? I'm just like, my words are flying in my head, and it is difficult, like really really difficult. But I am happy and I am motivated to learn more languages, because it's actually awesome to know and understand people. When we were going to school, we had literature class, and we had to learn about poets and poetesses, I presume, like men and women who create poetry. And they would say like, oh, that poet from Ukraine from that year knew 12 languages, and then the other one 34 languages, and the other one some other languages. Do you remember any of the literature figures that you learned about and you were like extremely surprised by knowing that they know so many languages? Because now, then I didn't realize that it was cool, you know? It's like, okay, he knew so many languages, and what? But now I understand that, my god, those people understood so many languages, could speak them. It's just, you know, it's awesome. It's like extremely cool. Londoners cock news. Okay, nice. I've learned something new today. But yeah, it's, oh my, I missed streaming so much. I missed you guys. I wanted to say something else and I do not remember anymore what I wanted to say. It was something with languages. Okay, then this is... Thank you very much, thank you. It's a little bit less of me now, because you can be proud of me. This year I've lost 19.5 kilos. but my personality is as big as it was. It didn't go anywhere. So I hope we are going to have a lot of fun. And you guys, everyone who was subscribed to my Patreon, to my OnlyFans, to any other social media platform that brings financial support to me, I fucking appreciate it. Really. I mean, like, I didn't post anything in the past, I don't remember how long. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. IKKI. IKI. No, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but welcome in and thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? I am Natalia Grant. I'm extremely happy most of the times. Now I am a working woman who complains. So thank you for joining. Anyway, so I am going to be honest. I'm awake for more than 18 hours now. And it's not like it's a lot, because I'm like really not tired right now. I would just stay with you over here and I would keep talking and talking and talking because I just missed the talking part. But I do need to go and sleep a little bit. I need to wash off the sweat and the hard working hours, clean myself a little bit, go and sleep, and then wake up, cook something tasty, enjoy my meal, and go back to work. I don't want to promise. Oh, I'm actually enjoying working during the night, to be honest. I do have a problem with feeling guilty that I sleep during the day, but I'm trying to make sure that in the morning when I come home, I have a breakfast with my daughter. So I make something warm and tasty for her. We eat our breakfast and then I will drop her off at school. Some of the days, like for example, every Thursday, I am trying to do a shopping. I don't know why it's Thursday. It's just more convenient. It's like right before the weekend, but not weekend yet. So not too many people in the store. And it's, yeah, you know, you can still get something tasty for the weekend, like a piece of chocolate or maybe some kind of bun or something else. And yeah, so every Thursday I have to go to the store. And like I said, I'm driving with my bicycle. So yeah, it takes around 2.5 extra hours after I drop off my daughter at school to come home, unload the bags, and then take a shower and go and sleep. And yeah, around 5:45, 6 o'clock in the evening, I need to wake up, do the homework with my daughter and with my husband. And right now he's trying to help me with cooking. So it is a little bit easier on that in that regard, but I do still cook. Plus, yeah, like I said, he's really not feeling well, and with all the support that he gives me around the house, sometimes it's still not enough, you know. And if I love taking care of my family, really, I like doing shopping and sitting there fixing old socks if I have to, or fix the pants because I always have holes in there. I like cooking, and even the cleaning, it didn't bother me really. I would do like steam cleaner every Friday, for example, and vacuum on Mondays. I would iron his t-shirts and shorts because that was normal, and he needed it for his work, and he would take such a great care of me then. I do feel guilty with the idea that I have a fucking education, I have a bachelor diploma in marketing, and because my language is not good enough, I cannot go and work in the office for a higher paying job. I have to go and work at the factory, killing myself every day, coming home covered in blue marks, and not earning enough. It's like I'm a little bit tired from that, I guess. But yeah, every time when I come over here, it's like I'm just sitting in my own world where nothing else matters, and I can just be myself. I'm not always honest about the situation that is out here, but I'm always honest about the way I feel. You know? I don't know how to explain it. Like, for example, before that, I didn't speak about my husband's illness. Now it's too much on my plate. I can't handle it all by myself. It's just sometimes too difficult. You had a very toxic job. Airport. Jiggly, people are saying that airport jobs is actually quite entertaining because you have so many different people around you, and because it's like it's a chaos that is organized. I love organized chaos, really, I do. It's awesome. And right now, at my work, it's maybe something a little bit more promising that is coming my way. I'm not sure, but yeah, definitely. I hate being an adult. Oh my god, I hate being an adult. And it's not even the fact of hating being an adult. I really dislike the fact that we made our life so much more expensive for no reason at all. It's like, no, come on already. You know, and you wanna just take that rich asshole, and I don't mean just a rich asshole on the street. No, I mean the people who are controlling the world. Like, you know, real rich assholes. Take him, grab him, like, give him a slap and say, how much money do you actually need, you fuck? What you gonna do with that once you die? Are you going to take it all with you? No, then maybe enough already. You know, because yeah, it is difficult. And I had my time to take my time before being an adult. So, like I said earlier, my husband provided a very good life for me, guys. I mean, like, I didn't realize, but that's not normal to earn 30 consoles and saying like, oh, you know, a new console is coming out, I'm going to get it. I'm like, now I don't even think about it because I need to think about what to get from the store so it fits the bill. Or like, oh, you know what? I have a... Definitely, they should... No, you know what? We shouldn't have rich people. I mean, like, sincerely, to a certain... And in Belgium, if you earn more than a certain amount of money, yeah, your taxes are going up. You are paying more. I don't know if it's like in most countries. In Ukraine, most likely not. People don't actually pay taxes, I think. I did not. But, yeah, the more you earn, the more you pay. There is no thing like I don't pay taxes. It's the same. Everyone is talking about Elon Musk, the way he's taking money out and he doesn't actually have money. That's wrong. You shouldn't allow shit like that. You wanna buy something? Where is your cash? No, I don't care if you're worth that much. It doesn't matter. You shit the same shit as I do. Why is it more expensive than mine? I mean, like, how do you know? Stuff like this. So it is wrong. The way we live our lives, the way we allow ours. Oh, we're so stupid. It's so sad. Oh. Oh my. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that uh, I was at the point where it's like I have a Dyson hair dryer. And then my husband, it's May, so it's the month of my birthday, and my husband comes on the 1st of May, brings me a set of that cool hair dryer stuff, you know, where you have the thingy we need to make it curly and thingy we need to make it other way around. And then 2 days later he comes and he brings me Nintendo Switch OLED, because Mario Nintendo edition is not good enough anymore. And then 3 days after that he comes back with a new PlayStation 5, because it's like, yeah, so we can both enjoy games while once you're streaming. I didn't realize that was like extremely expensive. I didn't realize that we don't need that stuff and we should invest in something better. So yeah, now it's like I don't even care if it's there, if Switch 2 is out. Oh my god. And yes, Nintendo Switch is still good. And the games are just wonderful. And I love my old consoles. I love everything that I got from. And yeah, like I said, I do not sleep enough because I do feel guilty for sleeping during the day. That is the only thing that I have for now as well. Like that bothers me a lot. But I'm allowing myself to stay in bed during my weekend as much as possible. And I even watch more TV during the weekend. Not during the week. I don't watch TV during the week. I'm not wasting my time on that pointless stuff anymore. I watched the new Snow White as well. Oh my god, it's horrible. I mean, like, why do they destroy cinema? Why do they just ruin everything? It's so sad. I feel like, come on, it's just sad. Anyway, one of the movies that I did watch was Novocaine. It's a nice movie. Check it out if you have some, if you have some time. In the meantime, I'm not sure when I'm going to see you, but I will. A lot of love to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here today. You cannot imagine how good this feels. Oh my, I just... Yeah, definitely. We spent more money because we're not feeling happy enough, and then we need more money to spend more money on making us even more unhappy. That part is true, definitely. That's why, that is one of the reasons why I like gardening. Why I like seeing how my potatoes are crawling out of the earth, how the leaves are growing, when you actually see something that you make with your hand. That is one of the reasons why I like cooking as well, because you collect all different ingredients, and in the end, when your family tastes it and they say like, oh my, it's tasty, it's just great. I like painting as well because of that. I'm not a good painter, really. If you want, I will share some of my works with you. But I mean, like, it's a childish time. But that is how I spend my time with my daughter. That's how we connect and bond a little bit more. So whatever you can, not just stare at the phone an entire day and do absolutely nothing. No, make something out of your life. You will feel better about yourself. We have so many people with depressions, crying about something, sitting, staring at their phones, forgetting that there is a sky outside. Come on. You know, since I moved to Belgium, I had to do an integration program. And I had an integration assistant. And we were talking about stuff like depression and burnout. And I told him, honestly, I've never heard about stuff like that. I started hearing about it since I got married with my husband, because he was like, oh, one of our Oh, I've heard the other guy, and this and that and this and that, and he worked in the um that is just it's like destiny. It warns you, it prepares you for something. You just keep an open eye on it, and we will see where it gets you. So my husband was working in the international company, and he had to constantly speak with people from different countries. And it's like, oh, that guy in there had a burnout. Oh, that guy in there had a depression, stuff like that. So I told this guy in Belgium that, honestly, I'm from Ukraine. We don't have depressions. We don't have burnouts. You're in pain? Go take a nap. Something bothers you? Go sleep a little bit. Your head hurts? Take a nap. You're feeling sad, upset, and you're not loving yourself? Take a good night's sleep. And утро вечера мудренее, which means that the morning is always smarter than the evening. That's basically it. So yeah, I told him, you know what, like, you just go do something with your hands. Do something simple that will bring the joy in the future. It doesn't need to be like this immediately. I look at my brothers and my sisters, my cousins, and they're all so pathetic. They spend 20 hours a day staring at their phones. They don't really have real friends. And it's not like I have a lot of friends. I have friends over here in front of the screen as well, staring at myself 90% of the time, to be honest, listening to myself, thinking that I'm extremely important, insanely smart, and that I matter. But the difference between just staring at the phone and actually talking to people is that you are still trying to keep an open heart and open ear to what people have to say. And a healthy conversation is always better than just an interesting video online. Anyway, with that, I'm going to stop. Because like I said, I would keep talking and talking and talking. I was extremely happy to see you here. Thank you very much for joining me here today. A lot of love to you guys, hugs, and I hope to see you next time. Ta-da!